keep panicking. I've tried all I can and my phone, they sent me a crappy phone, and it's gone. I need help, someone help me. I work my ass off trying to do as much as I can. I need G-Man, can someone severely get me hold of G-Man? Cause I need him, I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. I need G-Man, someone severely get me hold of G-Man. Cause I need him, I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. I say we just pack up the car, as much as we can, and we just head out to Pennsylvania. There's nothing else we can do. We got no money, we got nothing, we just sell all this stuff. But we gotta get out of the house by this weekend. I need G-Man, can someone severely get me hold of G-Man? Cause I need him, I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. It says he will be evicted anytime. This is proof right here that the Democratic Party has done nothing to help anyone. The government has done nothing to help anyone. I'm gonna have a heart attack, I wanna die. I need G-Man, someone to get a hold of G-Man now. I need G-Man, someone severely get me hold of G-Man. Cause I need him, I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. It says you will be evicted anytime. This is proof right here that the Democratic Party has done nothing to help anyone. The government has done nothing to help anyone. I'm gonna have a heart attack, I wanna die. I need G-Man, someone get a hold of G-Man now. I need G-Man, can someone severely get me hold of G-Man? Cause I need him, I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. It's funny that a family will be on the street. It's funny that I don't have my friend to talk to. Do I need G-Man? Can someone severely get me a hold of G-Man? Cause I need him. I need someone in my life. Cause I just don't know what to do.
Hey, good morning. It is early. Good to see all you guys in the chat. What's up, bad baby? Good to see you. I always love seeing you in the chat. What's up, Will and Kathleen, OGD, my girl, Dr. Days. What's up, Rusty? I already said Kathleen, Pink Barbie, Ed. And let's see, is there anybody else? Piglet. And all right. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. But I am so glad to see you guys. I apologize that I have not been around much. But I needed to take a little bit of time. Um Honestly, for my mental health, because you know, things just had gotten so toxic. I don't know, like it was starting to wear on me, where in the past I never really felt that way, even when people were like coming at me. So, um, you know, I always have told myself, like, if this ever becomes not fun, then that's gonna be when it's time to walk away. So, but then of course there's this other part of me that's very much stubborn, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let people run me off ever. I just I'm way too stubborn for that. I don't know how else to say it. And I mean, people did try when I first started over in the Shanny community. There were people that came, but it didn't get as disgusting as these people get, right? Nobody was, uh, obsessively telling me I had fucking fetal alcohol syndrome and just shit like that. Like they just go, these people are nasty. They are like, and maybe Hecate loves to say, "Girl world doesn't want you, Carrie." I don't want girl world either. So, like, um, I don't cover Foodie. I don't cover Amberlyn. Although I am thinking about covering Foodie now that like this new era that she is come into at this point might actually be entertaining to watch. I didn't find um this when she was with Salah or whatever. I don't I number one, he gives me the creeps. So that's the first part, but I just didn't find it that entertaining, watching them doing stuff together. And I felt like I don't know her that well or like know, all the lore and the ins and outs, but to me, it just felt like she was playing a character when she was with him. I like it just didn't come off as genuine for me. And so that's another thing that's like a big turn off, right? I don't want to watch people um that are just, being fake. I be a hot mess. I would even be a hot mess or don't be, but be who you are, right? Don't fucking, you know, fake it. And so now that she's away from him, she's letting her hair down, literally. Um and I think it could get interesting. And I'm happy for her in that sense. Now, I will say I hate the fact that she has a new kitten. This woman has got to stop with the pets, okay? If your life is so chaotic that you're jumping across the globe every fucking couple of months and things like that and having to abandon your pets when you do, stop getting more. Stop getting more. You're not cut out for it, right? Your lifestyle doesn't agree with the responsibilities that come with taking care of animals. So, I got to call that out for sure. Um but otherwise, I know that she's been involved in some scams and things like that as well that make her kind of problematic for sure. But, Shanny is problematic and we're all watching her, so um but anyway, back to the point I was making earlier. I have just been taking more time to myself and it's not anything like I honestly I have felt really, really guilty because I don't, you know, I feel like the people who do support me are really, really kind people. You guys are just, you're so loyal and supportive. And Shanny's new channel is gone, or the old, she got a new one, right? Um, but I'll pull that up in a second. Uh, Damn it, now my mind went blank. What was I saying? Anyway, I just I had been feeling guilty for not streaming. Um, and especially because you guys are used to me streaming a lot because I stream, pretty much daily. So I feel like maybe it was, like, a little, you know, what's the word? Not dramatic, but anyway, long story short, I won't ramble on anymore about this, but um I am kind of taking a step back to a certain degree, but at the same time, like, I'm not really going anywhere. I'll still be here. It just might not be every day, right? And so, you know, if I think that the other thing too, though, to be honest, that kind of plays into a lot of it is the having to accept the fact that I'm probably not getting my old channel back. Um, and you know, that sucks. It does. I'm not gonna lie. If I got up here and told you that I didn't care, that just wouldn't be true. And it, especially the way that it happened, and the fact that it was just completely unfair. Um, because the streams that Null flagged and reported were fair use, and she was claiming content there that wasn't even hers, and she didn't have a leg to stand on. And I have fought copyright strikes before because Shanny tried that at one point, but she only did it twice, and I fucking took my whole channel down so she couldn't get it a third time. And I appealed and they went through, and you know, within a couple of weeks I had everything back to normal and completely vindicated. And the difference this time is when you get that third strike, you no longer have the ability to go into YouTube Studio to access anything there. You have to send in your appeal via email. And when I did that, the one that I was able to do through YouTube Studio before the whole channel went down, the appeal went through, and I won that one. These other ones that I had to do by email, they wouldn't even put it through to her to say and give her the 10 days. Like they literally didn't even give that option. It was just you've been denied. And so I don't know why, or like it doesn't seem fair, but like there's nothing I can do. Like there is no number that I can call. There's nothing. Like so I just have, you know, had to basically accept it and go, well, you know what? It's not going to I'm not going to get it back. And it sucks. Like, you know, worked I streamed on almost a daily basis, you know, for 3 years, and you know, had built my channel up to having 7,000 subscribers, and maybe, you know, that's not like that's that much, but it's a lot for me. And I had over 3.5 million views on my channel, 3.5 million. So to have that taken away for nothing, for some bullshit that's not even true. And 21 actually was the one that got the whole channel taken down. That was the third one, and that one was false as well. So, and you better believe I've thought about turning around and doing it right back because I could do the same thing. I can file a false one just like they did, then his whole channel will go down. But unlike these people, I have a conscience and I don't like being dishonest. So I'm not going to strike someone unless I have a legitimate reason to do so. Because I believe in karma and things like this. And I know that at the end of the day, I mean, 21 would just make another channel. And let's face it, their channel is it, it's pretty small. So they don't have a lot to lose, right? It was a little different for me. Um but now that's the other part of this. Like now I don't have anything to lose. So maybe I should start to play dirty like everybody else does. Why not? Why do I have to be the person that takes the high road? Fuck it. I mean, I can make account after account after account and go and strike people's channels down just for the fucking fun of it too if I want to be an evil cunt. But at the end of the day, I know that wouldn't make me feel any better. It's not going to get my channel back. So, and you know, I don't want to be that kind of person. A lot of people have a lot to say about me and want to bash me or whatever. That's fine. You can think what you want. But at the end of the day, I know who I am, and I'm not that kind of person, and I'm not gonna let other people that are fucking scumbags, um, turn me into a scumbag. I'm not gonna become what I hate, and that's never what I came on here to do. So, in fact, that's pretty much the opposite of what I tried to do, because when I came into Shanny's community and the reaction channels that were here, they were not welcoming. They were like, you know, they gatekeeped it and didn't feel that I had the right to be here. And so that always was part of what drove me to run my channel the way that I did, because I feel like um a lot of these other channels acted like, their audience like owes them that, or like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like they treated their audience very well. Um, and it was like, you should be, glad that I'm giving you my presence kind of fucking vibe. And I just, that to me, that's like, ugh, gross. So, um, but it is what it is. You can't, I can't do anything about it, right? It's the reality, and the reality is that um, shit isn't fair. Like, it's just not. Life isn't fair. It never has been. And like, I honestly, I've had not the best luck in a lot of things, but in other things I have, a lot of luck, so I'm not complaining. I am glad that I'm able to be back here, right? At least I have a channel at all. And so, who knows? I'm not like putting away the thought that I could possibly still end up getting in contact with the right people, that maybe I could get my channel back. But I had to, I had to, for my own sanity, just learn to go, yeah, chances are what it looks like is I'm not going to. So, you know, it sucks. But I still, even though it's gone, like, I still know I accomplished that much. If I never get there again to having that many subscribers, if I never get views like that to the point that I had it, like, it still doesn't take away the fact that I did get that get to that point. So, nobody can take that away from me, right? So, and it's just numbers, right? It's stupid. I mean, really, it doesn't matter that much. There's a lot more, like, really, really more important things to focus on. And mainly, like, there's a lot of good people in this community. Again, like, I know that for a fact, that like I am super blessed when it comes to my community, because you guys are fiercely loyal to me. And you get a bad rap because of it, because people want to be like, oh, she's there, it's a cult. But it's not. And I know that, and you guys know that, like, it's, you just agree with most of what I say. That's it. Like, you see things the way that I see them, that you're not being fucking controlled. It doesn't mean you're a simp. It just, like, that it's so dismissive when they do that. It's like, no, you can't, you just can't seem to wrap your mind around, people don't agree with the shit you're doing. it's not me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have some kind of fucking magic powers to fucking make people mind controlled into whatever. Like, this is how they feel, and whether I'm here or not, I don't think anything's gonna change that, right? I don't. I truly don't. It's not, you know, it's not about me as much as it is like this stuff is fucked up, and it's even if you don't like the person, none of us should be happy when things like that happen because, or at least as other content creators, because it could be any of you. The same thing could be done at any moment to any of you. My friend Omni went through the same thing, and his whole channel got taken down by some fucking bullshit, uh, community guideline strikes. He went to bed one night, woke up, had no strikes, woke up the next morning, channel 3 strikes, terminated, done for bullying and harassing, which he didn't do. He just got on here and fucking talk shit like everybody else. And I hate that. I hate the fucking double standard that a lot of these fucking people have. They wanna pick apart every little thing, but then act like they can act however they want. That's such bullshit. I can't stand fucking hypocrites, dude. That's one of that bugs me more than anything else, is like, if you're gonna call people out, fine, but you better make sure you are in the position to do so. And if you're fucking down in the mud doing the same fucking garbage, don't be acting like you're fucking clean. Don't be acting like you are not a part of this. Like, we're all down here, right? And but anyway, enough about all that. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Uh and I think that shit has a way of working out in time. It just takes time. You have to be patient with things. And I've seen it happen over and over again. And some of the not, and I don't want to sound like Shanny because this is the kind of shit that Shanny says and it's so cringe. But you know, look at some of these channels that in the Shannyverse at least that were coming after me so hard back then. Just look at where their channels are now. I'm not saying I'm the reason. I'm saying karma. I'm just saying karma. It has a way of happening, which is why I'm not going to go and falsely copyright strike people's channels down and try to fuck with them, try to porn bomb. Speaking of porn bombing, oh my fucking god. Y'all, I was in Fresh Garbage's chat the other night, and when I tell you that I saw the worst fucking porn bomb that I have ever fucking seen on here. Oh my god. Honestly, I can't really even say much about like what I don't even fucking I can barely wrap my mind around what I fucking saw. But wow. Let's just say this. It involved dropping a deuce. Okay? It involved that kind of porn bombing. And I could have lived my entire life never fucking seeing anything that disgusting ever. What's up, Block Party? It was so bad. It was so bad. I was like, oh, well, okay, I'm done for the night. Back out of here. Holy shit. Oh, God. Y'all, it was bad. It was fucking bad. Ugh. Changed me. I don't think I'm ever going to be the same. So, moving on from that, I guess, to another form of shit. And that's with Shanny and Rev. So let me pull up Rev's channel. I don't think Shanny has done any videos herself or streams. She has been popping off the tab though, and it's really ridiculous. So let me pull that up. Like the nerve of this bitch, y'all. It is insane. So let me share my screen. She's on, like I said before, she's on a Britney Spears, Michael Jackson thing right now. I think Epstein Island keeps coming up too. But so let's see. 11 days ago, it's hard to want to talk to people when so many were complacent and others destroying you. So many people who should have spoke up but decided to stay silent. And now you want to talk? Oh shit, I forgot. I need to show you guys. Hold on. Sorry. My ADD. My ADD problems here. Y'all have to see this shit. Oh my god. This fucking kills me. Hold on. Oh my god. So, y'all, I want you to know that the things that go on in this community, well, in other communities, maybe not so much this community. Let me rephrase that. Um, what you do and put on the internet will affect other people, right? People end up getting, inspired, I guess could be one word, but you're spreading this really crazy stuff. And unfortunately, it has even affected some of our pets. Well, what I'm talking about, be careful, okay, what you watch when your pets are around, because I need y'all to see AJ's AJ's AJ has been inspiring. This is Amethyst. I blame you, cat. Oh my god, and she even has a bow. I can't. I cannot. Oh god. And then it spread, okay, even further because Amethyst decided to corrupt Butters. And now Butters is doing this shit too. Okay? This isn't right. This is not right. And look at this little box that says from Amethyst. Oh my god, I can't. Butters. Poor. And her face. The little face. Oh my god. Gosh. And it didn't stop. It didn't stop there. There's more. It even got all the way to Loki. And Loki took it even further with the pacifier. And now they're all rocking onesies, okay? And fucking bows in their hair. And I personally am very, very offended and sickened by this. How dare you, AJ? How dare you? You corrupted these innocent babies. They're so cute. I can't. Okay, enough of that. Sorry, I had to. They were posting those in Discord the other night when we were watching movies, and I fucking died. I need to post them on my community tab too, because they're so cute, though. But anyway, see, we have fun around here. Lighthearted fun. It doesn't need to be, you know, so evil. You can just like, not take things real serious. That's the way that I think things should go these days, or that's my goal and plan. But anyway, back to Shanny. Back to Shanny. Let's get into this Britney Spears crap that she's spewing. So 3 days ago, oh my god, this is so fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, I can't. Here we go. Shanny says, "These are literally my own words. This is why I don't want to talk to anyone anymore. The very public, systematic abuse we both went through, nobody really cares. My mind and spirit are pulverized. Hashtag Britney Spears. We are more ghosts than people. Nobody knows the pain of losing sons and everybody expecting perfection when you are a flawed human being. I don't even desire to be loved anymore. It hurts too much. Fuck people. They always have an angle and make money off of your suffering and pain. People are evil, and I dare anyone to prove me elsewise." Um, this is what Shanny does, by the way. I've seen her do this many times. She jumps on trends, right? And I think part of it is she's just an idiot. And so she's, you know, easily kind of, what's the right word? Not manipulated by the media, but she's a copycat, right? Like, she doesn't have original thoughts. Her or Rev both. They constantly just try to kind of, and it's more not a character, but like it's that you just know that they don't come up with it. It's always piggybacking off of something by somebody else. And so then the other part is things that are hot topics or whatever. Because Shani tries to be, smart in that way as well, even though I don't think that the fact that she thinks that that's actually going to work is she's delusional. But I do think that's what she tries to do, right? And 'cause they really think one day they're just going to blow up, and they're just waiting for that day that, it all is going to change and they're going to be going viral. It's not going to happen, Shanny. But then she also uses it as a way to get in a dig at her kids again, because her and Rev both will not shut the fuck up about it. Will not. And I guarantee you, privately, they probably haven't even fucking tried. They don't care. This is all for show. It's all for show. Shanny only cares that he has cut her out, that William has cut her out, because everyone else knows and it makes her look like a bad mom. So she is desperate for that to be fixed so that people don't have that to use against her, right? And she'll be able to say, "See, I am a good mom." That's all this is. She doesn't actually want to be a good mom, right? She doesn't actually want a relationship with her kids. She just wants you guys to think that they still want one with her. It's like a weird breakup or some shit that she's embarrassed. Her ego doesn't want to let people know that they cut ties with her. And everything that she says about this shit, her and Rev both, it's like, are you kidding? Go look at how she talked about her own parents. I mean, the way that she has talked about her mother, she has no room to say a word about any of this that William's doing. She went so much further. And a lot of what she said, I can guarantee you, was complete horseshit. It wasn't true. Whereas the stuff that is coming from Will, it's true. It's, like the thing with Shanny, she's not a good liar and she doesn't make shit believable. So to make her mom look bad, she would tell stories like, oh, and my mom waterboarded me with beer when I was a kid. Oh, my mom would uh purposely, because she's a nurse, she would pop my arm out of socket and pop it back in just to abuse me. And I don't believe that for a second. Those things are things that she saw somewhere and then made part of her story. Because that's what she does, right? And that's what she's doing with this Britney Spears shit. So now she's trying to act like she understands Britney Spears and that they're like each other because Britney doesn't have anything to do with her own sons, right? Britney Spears' sons have come out now and been pretty vocal publicly that they think that she has got some issues that are going on mental health wise that she's not dealing with and that she needs help, and that the stuff that's going on, they can't support that. They don't want to see her, on Instagram fucking running around naked and shit. Like, no teenage boy wants to see their mom like that. And, you know, with William, though, and Shanny's kids, it's much different, right? I mean, I think that with Brittany, it's more that bond between her and a child because of her life, because she is in the public eye and she deals with so much um of being with the fame. I don't think that it fostered a healthy, strong relationship with her kids. And I think they resent her. And I think that she is, kind of wiling out and they don't like it. It's two night and day difference when it comes to Shanny, right? Shanny can't even, it's not even close to being the same. All Shanny has is time. And she chooses to push her kids away. She doesn't care. She's never cared. She's always tried to push that responsibility off onto other people. And she did it when she lived with her mom. She did it when she was with her ex-husband Chris. If it wasn't for him, she wouldn't have even got them back because they've been taken away many times. The last time was just when it was permanent, and she just said, "Fuck it." So, um, it's there's no reason that she could not be a good mother to those boys, whether what she claims is true or not about her health. You can still be there for your fucking children, even if you're in a wheelchair. Okay? Even if you have cancer. Like, she doesn't have cancer, and I don't believe she's disabled like that. But even if she was, that is no excuse for any of this. She just tries to use that as some kind of get out of jail free card. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Disabled people can raise children. So I don't want to hear it. The real reason is she doesn't want to deal with it. And Rev resents those boys. And she knows it. He doesn't want them there. He's jealous of them, and you can literally see that in her streams. And when he showed up in her stream that one day and was talking about the AI stuff, and Shanny was taking William's side in that, and you could tell, like, the things that Rev was saying, he was getting jealous. It wasn't just that Will was disagreeing with him. It was that Shanny was agreeing with Will. And he literally said, "Oh, well, you guys can do a stream together then because you don't want to hear from me," or something like that. Like, it was obvious that he was looking at it like she was picking William over him when she wasn't either. The only reason she even said anything was to fucking for show. Again, that's all any of this is with her and her wanting to, quote unquote, be a good mom. It's show. It's all for show. She doesn't care. Um, oh god, 3 days ago, the biggest thing I want in life is to be humanized. I'm a person, but I'm treated like I'm a pariah. No, you're not. Kevin showing his lizard eyes. Who the fuck is Kevin? I don't know who that is. I don't care. This is some Jeffrey Epstein bullshit. This is from Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday book. Michael Jackson was at Epstein's estate. Mike was known also as a womanizer. The boys on the island, the reports, of course, Chris Tucker stood up for Mike in court because he was also there. Listen, my love affair is over after seeing this. I regret having faith in him, and I am sorry thinking he was innocent. So, this is what did it? This? Not the whole, you know, boys that they're men now that came out and shared their personal experiences and shit. That wasn't what did it. No, 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 no. It's this. Okay, Shanny, you're an idiot. Um, then we've got this, just more proof they don't care about women and children. Is there any real men left in this world, or are you just complacent in our abuse, assholes? Like, so is this calling Rev out? Because to say, are there any real men left in this world? Well, I mean, you don't know one? I mean, I agree. He's not really a man, but she just doesn't even she always says and does things like this though. Like, she straight up says shit and she'll say it in front of him. Like, she'll be talking about how I'm so alone, and he's literally sitting right next to her. And like, just you get no credit. No credit at all. Not saying he deserves it, but like, just saying, pointing that out. All right, so now we got more Britney Spears. This is the one that pissed me off. Because, oh my god, dude. This is nothing but Shanny trying to use this shit with Britney Spears to post something and so she can be nasty and hurtful to William. That's all it is. So she says, Britney did it too. This systematic satanic ritual abuse on mothers. Britney Spears, I know how you feel. It kills you inside and makes you angry for the two boys who are supposed to love you, gives it up for money. Listen to me, you spoiled brat children. You gave two mothers up, mothers we wished we had, for selfishness, greed, clout. Your mom will never get better when you abusively isolate her. Yeah, we suffer from mental health, but it's a health condition. It's something permanent. And if you're too heartless to have some goddamn compassion of over years of abuse and control from our parents, then fuck you. Guess the narcissism skipped a generation. You expect your mothers to be normal after they're being brutalized? Go ask a war vet, are they normal? No, they are damaged. This bitch is comparing herself to a goddamn fucking war vet. I mean, my God, how out of fucking touch with reality are you? And you're sitting in this bashing your mother at the same time you're trying to shame your son for doing that to you. And just to remind people, because that's what I like to do, and I know some people are like, "Oh, but you show the same clips." Yeah, because I this is about not only showing the audience Shanny's pattern of behavior, but it's also to show Shanny because Shanny wants to rewrite history, right? She wants to act like she's some kind of, she was just this great mother. Um, so let's see. Let me show you one of the this is Shanny, and this was from I believe 2019. So her youngest son Zachary was 10 at the time, and he is autistic as well. And he had the gall, right? He had the nerve to come in and try to talk to her while she was on a live stream. And she mutes in this, but you can clearly see what she says. And I'm going to help you just in case you don't know or can't tell. Let me show you. And again, this is her great mothering, right? She's trying to put herself on a fucking pedestal here as a parent, right? And the reason that I thought about this video that I'm going to show you is because in that post right here on the screen, you see one of the things she said was, "Listen to me, you spoiled brat children." I've heard her say something like this before, and that's what I'm about to show you.
To help people out. I try to give people a good time. I try not to linger on things that are negative. I try to focus on the good thing.
Zachary, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. Shut the goddamn door and shut the fuck up. Fucking brat. Mm-hmm. 10 years old, autistic. And all he did was come to the door and want to talk to her. And she threatens to punch him in the face. Let me play it one more time.
People out. I try to give people a good time. I try not to linger on things that are negative. I try to focus on the good thing.
Zachary, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. Shut the goddamn door and shut the fuck up. You fucking brat. And look how mad she is coming back.
Yeah, Jonathan Green, I don't trust anyone. Been so fucking damaged by people, man.
No, being a parent, not as important as getting online and whining to people about how she's a victim. She can't be bothered, right? Because she's just so put upon. How dare her autistic son need her to fucking give him some attention? No, shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. To a 10-year-old autistic child. So that's why when, people talk about the situation with the abuse, it was never been just Rev. Because I guarantee you, the fact that she said that and threatened that, she's done it. Just go back in your own mind with your own parenting. Have any of you ever said something like that? Because I haven't. I would never threaten something like that. To punch in the face? I mean, there's just no way around that is abuse. It's abuse. There is no way to punish a child by punching them that's not abuse, especially not in the face. She just thought that when she muted it, nobody was going to be able to tell what was being said. There is no telling what all went down with them. Because you know how bad what we've seen is. And that's what they were willing to do on camera. So imagine how bad it got when they knew nobody was watching. It got bad. And then she's got the nerve now. When she gave them up, she abused them, she let her boyfriend abuse them, gave them up, washed her hands clean of any responsibility with them, and now 3 years later has the nerve to act like she is the victim here. And she is literally trying to make that boy feel bad and feel guilty like he has done something wrong. He hasn't. Shanny, William being able to have a fucking voice and tell the truth and express what he went through in his own words, he had every right to do that. And it was valid. And what you should have done was apologize. Fall to his feet, beg for fucking forgiveness. And say, I will do whatever it takes. You earned every bit of what he said, and he didn't get petty with it. And I guarantee you, he could have said so much more. You know what you did, Shanny? You turned around and accused him of being a fucking pedophile. That's what you did, Shanny. You accused him of doing something inappropriate with his own brother. And then you want to act like he should be feeling guilty about not talking to you? Not to mention, let's not forget this. Listen to what she said here. And this is on Drader's channel. Shout out to Drader. Let me drop his link really quick too. He gives Shanny hell, and if you aren't familiar with him, you should check him out. And definitely subscribe, turn notifications on, so that you catch him when he goes live, because that's what he mainly does is live streams and stuff. And he drags Shanny and Rev for filth, and he's good at it. So check him out. But this is what she literally said when all this started going down a month or two ago with William.
You're a horrible son, and I regret having you. You destroyed my life.
You're a horrible son, and I regret having you.
You're a horrible son, and I regret having you. You destroyed my life.
And Shanny, Rev, and I know that you'll hear this because I know you watch my stuff. You want to know why he doesn't want to speak to you? You want to know why? Take a good look. Why? If you're going to say something like that, which is pretty much the worst thing a mother can say to her child, I wish I never had you. And why did you say this? Because you wanted to hurt him. You lost control. He now has the ability to stand up for himself and tell the truth. And that angered you to the point that you wanted to hurt him. So you said that. So when you want to get on here and play the victim and whine and cry about him not wanting to talk to you and the fact that he has cut you out of his life, watch this. Here, Shanny. Pay attention.
You're a horrible son, and I regret having you. You destroyed my life.
Go fuck yourself, Shanny. You're a fucking piece of shit. No one has destroyed your life but you. And that goes for Rev too. He didn't destroy your life. The trolls didn't destroy your life. Your sons didn't destroy your life. You destroyed your life, Shanny. You did it. And the fact that you still refuse to take any kind of responsibility to be accountable for your own actions at all is why your life will always be like this. Because you will never learn. Because until you actually fucking accept the fact that the reason you're in this place that you're in is because of your own actions, life is never going to be better for you. And it's going to get worse and worse. And you won't like that's what you get. I mean, I don't know what else you can possibly expect. And just like I was saying earlier in the beginning, like what has been going on with me, the fact that these people did these copyright strikes and everything, like um it's fucked up. It's wrong. I'm not going to use that as an excuse though to act however I want. Like you use things like that and you think that like it's like it's become your identity or whatever. Like this poor put upon person that everybody's doing whatever to. And it's just not true. Everybody, life is not fair, Shanny. You're not the only one that has dealt with different things. We all do. And we don't act like that. Like other people, that's if what you were saying about your parents was true, even if it was, plenty of people have went through things like that and they don't do what you do. It's not an excuse to treat people however the fuck you want to and then go, "Oh, well, but I went through all of this, so you can't hold me accountable." No, that's not the way that works. And the fact that you're coming on here and saying this and talking down and acting like they're the problem and it's their fault just shows everyone on here you haven't learned anything. And he is completely justified in making the wise decision not to talk to you because until you're willing to fucking admit the truth, what's the point? What's up, Pause and Pose? Good to see you. Hi, G-Finger. So let's see. Then she's talking about Michael Jackson more because now he's guilty. Watermelon loving her daddy's old mangy socks. Ew! The fuck? Don't do Watermelon like that. Why do you have old socks laying around anyway? What the fuck? She is so weird. So, I think we watched this is the only one that's on her channel, and I think that we watched this already, didn't we?
It's been a while since I've made a video, so I figured I'd make a video for you guys. You know, I love you guys so much. I want to let you guys to know, the rejected ones, the chosen ones, the ones who don't have anyone.
By the way, when she just said, "I wanna make this for you guys," like, I wanna tell you guys, acting like she needs to put this message out here for everyone else, right? Which is complete bullshit. This is for her, 100%. This is for nobody else. She is saying this in defense of herself and trying to package it as that she's trying to inspire someone else. She's not. She's not. This is all about trying to talk her own self up, and you'll see what I mean.
I want to let you guys to know, the rejected ones, the chosen ones, the ones who don't have anyone. I want you guys to know that you're not alone, and you can give yourself permission to be yourself, but you also have to let others be themselves and give them permission to be themselves as well. It says in the end of Revelation, actually, in the Bible, to let the wicked be wicked, let the just be just, let the unjust be just. Let them talk their shit. Let them be irritated. Let them be hateful. Let them know that, you know, you're not going to let their negative energy in. And that's the most important thing, is not letting people's negative energy in. Not letting people take advantage of you. Protect yourself. You know, these people are being wicked. That's fine. That's showing their character. Because even if they say something about you that's negative, that says more about them than you. Because all they're doing is pointing fingers, saying you have a flaw or you made a mistake, and not even evaluating what they're doing to someone. Like, nobody likes their flaws pointed out. It's rude. And
Then why do you do that to other people? Are you not doing the same thing to Michael Jackson and these people or whatever on your community tab? Again, I'm not saying this in defense of Michael Jackson. I'm just saying you're a hypocrite. You call people out for bad behavior. So why are you acting surprised when people do it to you? You don't practice what you preach, Shanny, ever. That's what's so fucking annoying. If you all of this shit that you're saying is total fucking bullshit. It's meaningless. And I don't know who you think you're fooling with this shit. I really don't.
nobody likes being hated. Nobody likes being treated like they're not a person and they don't have feelings and they don't deserve to be treated with respect and love and kindness. And that's an important thing that people really need to learn in life, is that love, that kindness, that joy, that being a better person, choosing to take the higher route, choosing to not go to that like shadow self where you're envying and you're hateful and you're vengeful and you want to go after someone and you want to blow up at them, because really at the end of the day it's never worth it. It's never going to be worth it to go off on someone, to treat someone disrespectfully. You know, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. You know, I in the past, I used to go after people, used to yell, used to scream. But I realized how unproductive it is. Like when people aren't listening to you, they're not listening to you, and they never will listen to you. They want to be disrespectful. They enjoy seeing.
I'm listening. Like I'm listening very very closely to what you say. The problem isn't that people aren't listening, Shanny. It's that you're not fucking saying anything. Anything you say, 9 times out of 10, it's a fucking complete lie. No one takes what you say serious because you don't tell the truth.
in the pain in your face. They enjoy seeing you know that disappointment in your face. Um, don't let them in. Close it. Don't go back. You know, because these people crave attention, but at the same time, they crave negative attention, and
That's
that's
you.
never a good thing to do. Is getting negative attention.
Oh my god.
Um,
That's you
like
to a T.
I was in this really bad cycle in my life where I was stuck in reaction abuse by people online.
The fuck is reaction
For
abuse?
years, over a decade, reaction abuse. They've stalked me. They've gotten me fired from jobs. They've gotten my husband fired from jobs. They've
No.
alienated me from family members. Um,
No. You did that,
and it's been
Shanny.
very hard. And
That
they
was
still do
you.
this shit today. Just constantly pointing shit out. And convincing my family, convincing everyone that I'm something that I'm not. Like, I wanna help people. I wanna love people. I wanna cherish people. I want people to know that it's okay, that they can be themselves. They can be different if they want to. They don't have to be what other people want them to be. You know what I mean? You get that? You know,
What? Like a good mom?
protect yourself first so you can love others better. You know what I mean?
No, protect your children.
You know, start looking at positive affirmations in life,
Oh
and
god.
start prepping yourself up, because even though you think that it's the end and you're doomed, no, it's not. Go to God, go to Jesus Christ. You know, tell your problems to him. You know, if you're having financial problems, pray to him. He's going to help you out. If
That's not
you're having
true.
problems dealing with romance, go to God. He'll give you an answer.
That's not true. And I think like it actually pisses me off when Christians say things like that, which I mean, Shanny is really not a Christian, let's face it. But you know, praying shouldn't be something that you do as like a fucking wish list or something. You know what I mean? And when you, at least for me, when I pray, I don't pray for God to, give me this or that or what I want or whatever. I pray to get what I need. And I don't know. I don't always know best. That's part of it being faith. That you have to have faith. You have to believe in what you don't see. And you can pray. It doesn't mean that your life is automatically just going to get better. And if you think that, you're going to get disappointed really quickly and end up walking away. So I don't like it when people try to do that. If anything, I could go even further and say I know people and I've seen situations, some involving myself, where um even when you have the most faith and bad shit still happens. I mean, I've seen really bad shit happen to people who didn't deserve it at all. Great people. Unfortunately, that's how life is. It's not fair. So, Shanny, it's reckless and fucking really annoying that you tell people and try to talk about it like it's just like, oh, you need money? Just pray. God will give you money. Like, that's not how this works. And you, in my opinion, are not you don't understand what real prayer is, Shanny. You are literally just it's like using God as Santa Claus or some shit. Let me just I'm going to go to God just to tell him all the things that I want and then good night. Like that's definitely not the way that works. What's up, SARS?
God is the number one in everything in life. When you lose everything, you realize that God is right next to you and there's nothing, anyone or anything that could stop you, because if God is for you, who can be against you? Absolutely no one. They may try to tempt, they may run their mouths, but at the end of the day, you know who you are. You know you are love. You know you are grace. You know you're a good person. You know you don't want to hurt others. You know your intent is good. These evil ones,
You know that yours isn't deep down, Shanny, and that's why you are acting the way that you are about this shit with Will. There's a reason that all of this has struck such a nerve with you, Shanny, and it's because you know that it's true. You know it's true, and we know it's true, and you can't stand that.
all their intention is malice, hurt, pain, confusion, sorrow. They want to see you down, but don't let them. You're responsible for your own energy. You're responsible for your own emotions. You're responsible for your own grounding. And when you lose everything, you realize that you have God and you have yourself, and God will show you the way. I promise you that. God promises you that even better. So stay being yourself. Don't let others tell you not to be yourself. There was this man named John Gashala, and he told me something
Oh
that
my
really
god.
touched me a long time
Oh
ago.
my god. J-Dubs. I remember this. We did watch this. Oh my god. This is so cheesy what she's about to say about J-Dubs.
There was this man named John Gashala, and he told me something that really touched me a long time ago.
I bet it did.
He said, Shannon, don't you know that God wants you to be yourself? You don't have to be anything but yourself. God will glorify you through it. And it really stuck to me throughout the years. And I thank him for that. And I love him for that dearly and always will.
You were saying that he was a
Um,
murderer or like a monster a fucking month ago.
but love is a way.
She's so weird.
You know, if someone is being abusive to you or treating you disrespectfully, you know what you can do? Cut them out of your life. You don't need that negative.
That's exactly what William has done. Shanny, listen to this shit. Wait, I'm just went back a little bit. Shanny, listen to what you're about to say. Because it's exactly what William's done that you're trying to put him down for. He had to cut you out of his life. And you have done nothing but try to guilt him and say what a horrible person he is because of it. But what you are about to say right now is exactly what he did. You're saying this is what people should do. This is healthy. Yet when he did it, you're putting him down for that. Pay attention, Shanny. Listen to your own words right here.
And always will. But love is a way. You know, if someone is being abusive to you or treating you disrespectfully, you know what you can do? Cut them out of your life. You don't need that negative energy. You don't need that person in your life. You know that person is a covert narcissist, and all they're doing is trying to zap your energy. They're an energy vampire. They don't like you. They don't want to have anything to do with you, but yet they're addicted to you and obsessed with you. And yeah, it's not worth it at the end of the day, and it never will.
I
So
agree.
peace and maranatha to everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful day, a wonderful morning. You know, I know this is probably Australia time right now, so
What?
good day, mates.
Australia time.
So you guys have a wonderful day.
The
I
fuck?
love you guys.
What did that mean?
Peace. Remember, you walk in peace, you walk with God. Bye, guys.
Sure. You step in pee, you're probably walking in Shanny and Reb's house. I don't know. Oh God. So she hasn't done anything since then. As far as streaming or videos. So but Rev has, and he's apparently been chiming in about this. Well, first he did one about William. I'll play this one, and then we'll watch the new ones. Some of them, whatever we can make it through, because there's actually quite a bit, because I haven't been on in a while. But this one, I think I covered this on the last one. It's short. I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna say a whole lot about it. I'm just, in case you didn't see this, this is from 3 days ago, and this pissed me off as well.
William Anthony
He's got a lot of fucking nerve with this shit, dude. A lot of fucking nerve.
Gaddis. Do you want a father? Okay, you got a father. Okay? It's not what I would want for you. No, I would not want me as a dad. But guess what? You got me as a fucking dad. Okay? So I'm about to talk to you like a good father would talk to you.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Son, it's time for you to stop this adolescent behavior because you're not an adolescent. You are an adult man. And your mother did not raise you to treat her the way that you're treating her and continue to do this silence thing. I don't know if you're wanting to follow trends with what's going on with kids your age, that you're going no contact with your parents. I'm telling you right now, son, that there are spiritual consequences to what you're doing. And I'm not going to sit around, chain smoking, thinking about this situation without letting you know how serious it is. Your mother cannot get over this. Do you understand that?
Well, we just watched her tell people that you have to cut certain people out of your life. So you need to go and take that up with her. He was literally following her advice.
It is not possible for her to move on from this situation. And honestly, son, I can't either. The stuff that happened with this is so
Go talk to a
spiritually toxic and bad. I have to warn you. And I'm going to continue to warn you. Every month that goes by that you are not talking to your mother, I'm going to do a video like this.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you that you have to stop.
So he's going to continue. So he's going to harass him. So let me get this straight. Do what we want or else. Is that's what this is essentially. Do what we want or I'm just going to keep bothering you. Great plan, Rev.
Programmed in the mind by people that hate you, William. These people despise you because you defended Shanny. I won't call her mom at this point.
No.
Okay?
Good. She's not a mom.
They targeted you to see this situation that we were in for years, that you understood. You knew exactly how things were. And you explained it to CPS well. And that's why things...
And you explained it to CPS well. Yeah, you probably fucking coached him all the way with that too. I guarantee you. They couldn't be honest. They would have had hell to pay. The fuck are you talking about?
Things were always okay with us because you told the truth.
No, they told what you wanted.
You're in a position where I don't know if they manipulated you to the point where you forgot what happened, son. But you know those years that we were together, we were just a family doing our best.
Stop gaslighting him because that's what you're doing right now. You're trying to make him feel like he isn't right in remembering things like they were. You're trying to tell him, oh no, I hear what you're saying, but no, your life was really like this. That's bullshit. He was there, Rev. He knows exactly what the fuck happened and went down.
And those people that you're sitting with now and calling friends are the ones that destroyed our life, son.
Nobody destroyed
this
your life.
Is true.
You did all of that.
You want a dad. You got one. Okay?
No, he doesn't.
I'm telling you to stop this nonsense and call your mother. Okay?
No.
Unblock her on Google Chat and at least say, Mom, I'm here.
No. Why? Why? So she can screenshot it or some shit and go and show it and prove it to everyone. See, I'm not a bad mom. That's all this is, Rev. Go get fucked. Neither one of you are fucking parents. You're not a dad. She's not a mom. You're a bum. You're a useless fucking bum and you're abusive. Go fuck yourself.
Don't go to hell, William.
You go to hell. How about that?
I know you love Jesus in your heart. I know you're a good kid in your heart.
I know you don't love Jesus.
It's time for you to stop this and talk to your mother. I won't be anywhere near the conversation if you don't want me to be.
It's time for you to get a job, Rev.
But this is your dad, and I'm telling you to stop this with your mother.
You're not his dad. You're not even a sperm donor. You are actually literally nothing but someone who is trying to drain him of his energy and his wallet, because that's really what a lot of this is about too. They can't stand the fact that he's been getting money out of this shit. Not because they're hurt, but because they're jealous. They're jealous of it. They don't like that he's getting money. And they're not. All right, let's go to the next one. Which is this one. Celebs are people too.
Won't let it, I won't let it go.
Now, I haven't seen this one.
Please don't let it go. 'Cause if you won't let it, I won't let it go.
Oh, no.
Do my Villy Velo for you.
That was
Okay.
horrible.
No, that wasn't even half of. I can sing hymn songs pretty good.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You
And
sounded
that
fucking
album, I'm telling you
horrendous.
right now. Okay. The album I just showed you. It's called Deep Shadows and Brilliant Highlights. Okay. Here's the story of how I discovered him.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Please, no. Do we have to?
I never heard of them, right? And then somebody said to me, dude, you got to check out the cover that they did of Wicked Game, Chris Isaac, which I always loved that song. Like as a kid growing up, I loved that song, Wicked Game. And it was very like, oh my God. I mean, the video is like legendary, right? The video is super legendary for being extremely erotic and, yeah.
We got it.
There's
We
some
got
powerful
it.
imagery they got in that fucking video. I'm just gonna tell you.
It's
you know,
just
like
two
sex
people
energy.
rolling around on the
Whoa.
fucking beach. Shut up.
Go watch it. You know, you don't want to be lusting or nothing. I'm literally, like, Shanny's watching Britney Spears videos right now because apparently they're trying to break her again. You know, the Suns, oh my God.
Here we go.
I guess I gotta talk about this.
Here we go. God, no, please, don't.
I see that this shit is coordinated around Samhain, Halloween.
What?
These cocksuckers in the industry, and just worldwide, the Satanists. It's the time to harvest
Oh my
energy.
God. Here we go.
So they coordinated. They do this to certain people that are in you call media. Okay, and yes, it includes Shanny. I don't care what the fuck you say. You're a liar. You were never a model. You were never this. You were never that. You're fucking pieces of shit that want to invalidate her life.
Prove
She
it.
has accomplished things in her life.
Then where the fuck is the proof? If she's accomplished things, it should not be fucking hard for you to show that. Can you even fucking, like, name the shit? Like, please, fill us in.
And she was going somewhere with it, but every time she started to get somewhere, the kibosh was put on it.
Oh, please.
Now you could say that's
Everyone
even a
else
good
is
thing
involved.
because the industry is so abusive. So she probably skipped a lot of abuse that could have happened to her. You know, so you could look at it as a positive thing, and I think I do actually. That's one thing her mother probably actually did good for her. Was barring her getting into those type of areas because she could have been one of the Epstein. She probably is one of the Epstein victims.
What? What do you mean she probably is one of the... You either are or you are not. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? She probably is? Now, the question is, are you this fucking delusional? Or are you just a pathological liar? I haven't decided yet. But this is batshit crazy. Completely. And the fact that y'all are even saying it is just wild.
Barring her getting into those type of areas because she could have been one of the Epstein. She probably is one of the Epstein victims. She lived in New York for a while and she had modeling shit, okay? She went to modeling places and she has memories that are very cloudy of bad shit.
I wonder why.
I'm not going any further because it's for her to speak on, not me.
Y'all are fucking liars. That's all it is. You know that's not true, Rev.
But it's coordinated. The exact same time that William did this bullshit with her, Britney Spears' kids, 2 boys, are hating on her, cut her out of their lives. It's coordinated. And it's all around this season because it's about harvesting energy.
It's coordinated how? Are you really sitting here and trying to say that what is going on with Britney Spears has anything to do with Shanny? That can't be what you're actually implying. Rev. My God. You don't believe that. Y'all are fucking crazy.
Hating on her, cut her out of their lives. It's coordinated, and it's all around this season because it's about harvesting energy.
Hey, Creepella.
They want that negative, I am nothing feeling energy in people's minds, especially these highly empathic, star quality people, which Shanny is one of them. Okay? I absolutely actually love standing up for the fact that Shanny was something, and she could have been something even way bigger, you know? And every time you guys try and invalidate that, I will come to you and say, fuck you. You're just trying to tell her she never had any kind of fucking thing in her life, and she did.
You're delusional.
You can fuck yourself with that shit.
Delusional.
But this is clearly coordinated, and it's around the season of Samhain, which we call Halloween. Okay? And it's
what
it's just about...
What would be the purpose, Rev? If that's true, like, for that to be true, right? For you to believe that and all, what would be the fucking purpose? What would be the point? What would be the outcome? What would they be coordinating that for? What would be the end goal? That's what I want to know. Why? What purpose would it serve? Nobody gives a fuck about Shanny, Rev. Except for maybe you. And I doubt that, to be honest. I think that you just take what you got. Delusional.
Candy and kids going door to door. Do you know what Samhain was actually about? The priesthood in England. And you could say Celtic too. It's a thing. The Druids. The Druids. In the town, if you didn't give an offering of one of your children...
Don't yell.
...for sacrifice, they'd put a fucking pumpkin outside your door with fat in it, and they would set it on fire, and you were marked.
Dude, that should be Shanny's fucking mascot. A pumpkin filled with shit and set on fire. I mean, that's a fucking pretty spot on representation, if you ask me.
They'd put a fucking pumpkin outside your door with fat in it, and they would set it on fire.
Oh,
and you were...
He said fat. Well, I say a pumpkin filled with fat and with shit and set on fire. Yes.
marked.
That's exactly...
To be a...
Actually, that's essentially what happened when Rev opened the door that day. You know? There was a fucking pumpkin filled with fat and shit set on fire, and he was dumb enough to bring it inside.
Used by Satanists. Or you call them Druids. That's what Halloween was about. Sacrifice. Okay? Do you need a little lesson on what this stuff has done to your mind and you've been programmed by culture to think is normal?
God. Oh my God. And the bumps. You know how pumpkins have those bumps? It's like the warts. Oh my God. It's actually, you know what? I think we're on to something here. Although I don't want to go in too hard with this because I like pumpkin. I'm a basic bitch like that I like pumpkin spice and stuff like that. So I don't want to ruin pumpkins for me. So maybe we shouldn't go there. Maybe we should stop now. I'm going to start hating pumpkins.
It's not.
And I'm pretty sure that when Shanny says, I don't think Shanny says pumpkins. I think she's one of these people that says pumpkins instead of pumpkins. It's pumpkins. I'm pretty sure.
And this country is soaked in paganism that they don't understand, and Satanism that they don't understand. And when I say Satanism, that word even has become like a fucking joke because of people like moron G-Man, Gary Moore, fucking idiot, that makes everything a joke because of how dumb he is,
He does?
which is the majority of Christians. They'll talk to you about this stuff and you'll be like, well, wow, that sounded like a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, because they don't know how to actually present it to you.
Oh, and you do. Yeah, you're so good at
I
it.
want you to look up what Samhain is about. Or, as we say it as Americans, Samhain. 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 But the way you pronounce it is Samhain. And it's about harvesting fucking energy from innocent people that are good-natured people. Suck your life force and kill your ass. And they're doing it again with Britney. Go look on TMZ. Go look on TMZ. Harvey Levin is a disgusting...
Hey, I blame you. How are you doing? By the way, just made me think of it. So, for anybody who is interested tonight, today is, let me see. Yes, today's Friday. So, what we're going to do tonight, unless, I mean, yeah, there would have to be something like, honestly, I don't even care if there's some big stream happening or whatever. Tonight, maybe around 7 or 8, um, we're gonna do movie night in Discord again for those that are interested. And I think I was telling everybody how I have not seen any of the John Wick movies. I know, I know, I know. A lot of people are gonna be like, "What?" Um, I haven't seen them. I know that they're good. I do like Keanu Reeves, so we're gonna do the John Wick movies tonight in Discord for anybody who is, and over there and would like to join us. Yeah, Piglet, you can come into the Discord. I'll grab the link really quick for y'all. But yeah, we did a movie night, not last night, but the night before. And it was a good time. I want to get back to doing them more regularly because we used to be in there doing them a lot, a lot. And then when my channel went down and all of that stuff happened, I kind of took a step back from everything and just kind of, I don't know. I just haven't been involved in stuff that much anymore. But I want to get back into the stuff on Discord because it really is a lot of fun, watching movies over there. So here is the link. Just make sure, read the rules and all that fun jazz. And no, you don't have to show your ID to get in. I don't know where that fucking came from or why people started saying that, but that's not true. So if y'all want to come tonight, like I said, it'll probably be 7 or 8 p.m. And I'll post something in the general chat over there to give you like a heads up that we'll be starting soon. So that way everybody can, the way I usually do it too is that we'll go in there and then I'll show something else. Sewer slide, you were thinking the same thing. And we'll watch like something short, like maybe like an arrest video or something like that, and let people come in, and then we'll start the movie. And it should be a good time. I know I've heard great things about those movies, so I'm excited to watch them for the first time. And there's several, so. But anyway, when you wake up, Skelter, did you fall asleep during Spring Breakers? Yeah, that's one of the ones that we watched the other night, and we watched um Sunshine, which was like a sci-fi movie about being in space and they were trying to had this mission to get this stuff to I think it was like a star, a specific planet or star or whatever, and it was pretty good. And then it got towards the end, it got to be like a little much. Like, I was getting to the point where I was like, "Fuck, just blow up already and be done with this shit." But that's just kind of me. I'm not like huge into sci-fi either, so I have to admit it. But I try to give a little bit of everything over there so everybody gets, we watched The Straight Story, which was actually a movie by David Lynch. Um, and I feel almost like it's sacrilegious to say this, but it wasn't my favorite. I love David Lynch. It did not feel like a David Lynch film to me. He was definitely doing something different with that one. Now, like, I could tell with the way that it was shot, like, you know, the cinematography aspect of it and stuff like that. I could see it that how it, I could see David coming through, but it definitely was not his normal type of vibe. So, but I wanted to see it because I hadn't, and I wanted to, I've seen every other one of his movies, but that one. So, although it was kind of cute, like it's this old man, and he's driving a lawnmower. I don't know how far he was supposed to be going, but a ways. And at one point, the damn thing is like on fire and shit, and he's just it's like breaking down, and he's like trying to still get there. And so I was like making this comparison that I was the old man, and the tractor was me trying to like make it on YouTube and on the YouTube streets, like going at the pace of a fucking lawnmower while everybody else is fucking, driving a truck. Anyway, you had to be there. But we had a good time. We watched some stuff, and then we watched some arrest videos at the end. So we always have a good time over there. But yeah, tonight, movie night in Discord, and we're doing the John Wick movies. So be there or be square, as they would say in the cool kid days.
Disgusting sack of fucking trash. Harvey Levin. TMZ.
Jesus.
These people love to terrorize people that they can't express themselves because they're
before I forget, hold on. My ADD brain here has to show you guys this before I forget, because that will happen at times. We'll do a quick little palate cleanser, okay? Because when I come across stuff that's really like funny and cute, I have to share it with you guys at times. And we haven't done anything like that in a minute. Oh, I forgot. I got to show you guys the video of Michael and Noah too. Hold on. But first.
This is your daily dose of cats.
Oh. You okay?
I just sat down to take a shit. Oh, literally. What are you doing? Oh, where are you going? Yep, figured.
Baby, I'm trying to cook. Look, people food. People food. Not kitten food. You don't need it. You already ate.
Gallifrey, it's bread. It's bread. It's bread. It's just bread.
Show me your pretty nails, Raven. Show me your pretty nails. Ooh.
No, you can't lay on the counter.
Oh my goodness.
You go over there.
You go on that counter though.
No.
What's the matter? Get to work. No slacking. Pull that motor right there. You gotta put it in.
Excuse me. Please, please, no, don't, no.
Bob is in the timeout burrito because of aggravated squirming and hooking her claw in my nostril.
This one. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. Prepare. This one, it's so funny, but I feel so bad for the cat too. But oh my god. Poor kitty is he's gonna have a bad day. Oh! Poor baby.
No more.
You're like, bitch.
You bastard.
Bitch. Look, this is my favorite part.
You.
I went and opened another one. Oh!
This motherfucker, I'ma say something.
If you don't mind, can you get off my car, please?
Flash! Oh my god! What are you doing?
Oh no!
Flash! Did you?
Oh,
Flash!
Oh no!
Come on, come on, come on! You got it! You got it! You got it! Come on! You got it! You got it!
There
What
you
the heck
go.
was that?
Poor baby.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実
Okay, let me show you guys really quick this other thing. So, I've talked about it on here before. Has this thing, right? When he sleeps on his back always. He's a back sleeper. And sometimes he does this thing where he puts his arms up above his head when he's asleep. And then they'll like be up there and then they'll slowly start to go down and then they'll go back up. And he looks like a ballerina when he does it to me. And I was telling everybody about that. So I'm like, I'm going to have to record it one day when he does it, right? And so I was trying to get it the other night and he didn't really get going very good, but then Noah is in it too, and Noah is so cute in it that y'all have to see it. So let me show you this real quick. Now y'all get to see Michael sleeping. But he does it a little bit in it. Michael does the arm thing, so you can kind of get the idea, but he didn't get going real crazy. But then Noah is there because you'll see Noah sleeps in between me and Michael at the head of the bed. So he's like literally in between me and Michael's heads every night, and you'll see him in his spot too. Look at him. Look at Noah. He's a good boy. So quiet. See how they're slowly going down and then back up? He normally he'll do it a lot better than that, y'all. Where it's like the arms are like all the way up and they stay there for a minute and slowly go down. He didn't really get going this night. But then look at Noah. Look at how cute he is. That sweet baby. And then he put his arms down and the fun was over. But so cute. Noah's little face. I mean, I can't. Where is it? Let me go back. Look at that. Look at that sweet baby. Oh my God. Y'all. This dog right here is so spoiled, but he earned it. He is the bestest boy. He's such a good boy. And he's just looking at me like, what in the fuck are you doing right now, Mom? He didn't know why. Why are you recording us sleeping? And for all the people that love to say that we don't sleep in the same bed, I don't know when or where that became a thing, but as you can see, we're sleeping in the same bed, honey. This is my pillow right here, the corner of it that Noah is leaning up against. It's a My Pillow, by the way, because those are the shit. Whether you like that guy or you don't, My Pillow, the fucking brand as a pillow, pillows are the shit. I've been using one for like a few years now, and I like those pillows. But anyway, so I'm gonna get him one night when he really gets going. I thought maybe he was gonna do it, but then he put his arms down, and I was like, "Oh, well, damn it." But one night, I'm gonna get him when he's, like, actually really, really going. He's gonna be so mad. How old is Noah? He is 10? I believe 20 well, I think 2016 was when we got him, so maybe he's 9 turning 10. We talked about this not long ago, and now I can't remember. It was on one of our streams, but I think 10. I'm pretty sure. I looked it up when we were on here one time. I know how I can figure it out on Facebook, but yeah, something like that. Okay, let's get back into this dingleberry.
Fucking controlled. That's what's going on with Britney Spears. She was so controlled that she couldn't even have a goddamn cigarette.
What? You're mad she couldn't smoke a cigarette?
She's working in Vegas to the point where she doesn't even know, like, her own life anymore. She's a robot doing fucking shows in Vegas, and her fucking cocksucking piece of shit father won't even let her have a fucking beer and a cigarette with the backup dancers. The backup dancers and everybody else is fucking partying.
Well,
she wants to party. Of course, why not? Fuck yeah. No, you can't do that. And then Harvey Levin and the fucking all of these media sycophant fucking demons go, look at Britney, she's crazy, don't you know she's fucking nuts? Look at her. Of course her kids disowned her, she's insane, when she's done nothing to anyone. Look at her behavior's so weird and erratic. Yeah, because you terrorized her to the point of psychosis. The media. I was going to do a TYT with video. Fuck that. Tonight it's about this, I guess. Jesus, I only did 9 minutes. I felt like I was ranting way longer than that.
Oh my god, get over yourself, Rev.
People treat celebrities like they're not human. People treat celebrities like they don't have feelings or emotions.
Wait. Hold on. So I was looking. I think I'm wrong. I think that... Hold on. That Noah is older than what I just said. Because this is from 2015, this picture. Hold up. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. I went on my Facebook. I think actually not 2016. I think it's 2014. He's getting old. He's getting to be an old man. Because there's pictures of it on my Facebook, which is why I was looking. Look at him in the bathtub, though. Isn't that so cute? I can't. He does not like getting in the bath, though. He's got a little shower cap on. Poor thing. Oh, look at him. The many faces of Noah. Sweet baby. See, this is 2015, so it has to be 2014 then. Oh, look at Jackson giving him a bath. So cute. Look at Jay. He thought he was cool in that outfit, didn't he? This is our wedding. I think everybody's seen these. But yeah, so it's got to be 2014. Do any of your dogs do this when they lay down? He doesn't really do that as much as he used to, though, actually. Maybe his hips are getting bad in his old age. Look at baby Jackson. A little newborn baby. Let's see. This one's sweet too. See, now Noah's, you know how his snout and everything is all black here. See, now it's not like that. Now it's, if you look at his snout, where is this? Hold on. You go back. See how it's all gray? It doesn't look like it used to anymore. He's an old man. He really is. He's an old man, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even like thinking about it. He's so sweet. I mean, look at that dog. Even then, his snout was still pretty black. And it's gray now. Just like Michael has gray in his beard too these days because he's getting old. Now me, I'm not getting old. I'm never going to get old. I don't care what y'all say. How pretty. Sweet baby. Okay. Enough of the Noah stuff, but I had to detour for a moment. All right. Let's get back to this nonsense.
People treat celebrities as products. And if you don't live up to the image of the product that the company that you work for wants, they will destroy you. They will rip your mind apart to the point where you don't know who you are anymore. And then they'll lock you up for as long as they want. Until somebody like, God bless him, Sloan comes along and goes, hey, this is bullshit. We love Britney and she's being fucking abused. And then they got her out of it. Fucking praise God for that. 13 years she was in that bullshit and she got out of it. And now her sons turn their back on her. Her piece of shit scumbag ex comes out with a book right after the child support goes bye-bye. What a scum-sucking fuck Kevin Federline is.
You do realize he's the one that raised those boys, right? She had to pay him child support because he raised the kids. He raised them. Now, I don't know about whatever this book shit is, and I'm not saying that he's a great guy, but to make like it's all his fault, I don't think that's a fair assessment of the situation. And I don't think that their relationship, her son's relationship with her, I don't think the reason that it is strained is because of him. I don't think that's fair to blame him for that. I think it has everything to do with this life. And I'm not even trying to necessarily blame her, but I just don't think it's fair to blame him. And I think her family took advantage to a certain degree, and people might not like this, but I think she does need to be under a conservatorship. I just don't think it needs to be her family that is in control of it. Because they have too much invested in all of that to be able to be fair. It needs to be somebody that's not involved personally with her. And so they don't have any kind of anything to gain from making her, trying to make her do this or that or whatever financially. Because she is not well. And I don't think that she should be, captive and not be able to make choices, but I think she needs help. I don't think that just, her just being out on her own and whatever, I don't think that is working well for her. I think that something bad's going to happen if something doesn't change. I just think that what needs to happen, like I said, should not involve her family. And there's ways that this kind of thing can be done that are fair, and that would be beneficial in her best interest financially and for her personal life. So, but unfortunately, I mean, with everything that has went on and the way that she grew up, just like Michael Jackson, to think that she's ever going to be normal is probably not possible. I just don't want to see her go down in flames, you know what I mean? But a normal life is just not reality for someone like that. She's never going to be able to have that. Um and it is sad to a certain degree. It's sad. Um cuz she doesn't seem happy. I think she just doesn't. It just doesn't seem like she lives really in reality, though. You know what I mean? I don't think she knows who she is other than Britney Spears, the pop icon. And I don't think she knows who she's supposed to be outside of that. And it's probably fucking confusing. But anyway.
But this is what's done to celebrities because they are nothing more than a product to be put in front of people for fucking disgusting males to jerk off to.
Ew! Is that what you do?
These are.
Is that what the fuck you're doing? Because I know I'm not fucking jerking off to Britney Spears. So what are you talking about, you fucking weirdo?
They're people. They're not products. They're people with feelings, emotions, minds that can be broken. You don't care about that, though. As long as she can get up on that fucking stage and shake her ass and look hot for the crowd that paid to see her, you don't give a shit what she goes through.
She's not doing any of that right now.
Why?
She's not doing any of that right now. And people give a shit. So stop saying that. That's not true. I don't know who you're trying to direct it at, but lots of people care about her. So this is where you're trying to blur the line here into her and Shanny. You're trying to make Britney's fight the same as Shanny's. It's not. People do respect Britney Spears. We don't respect Shanny. And she hasn't earned any respect. Neither have you. Stop trying to compare yourself to things that aren't even fucking in the same galaxy.
Because she's not a human to you. She's basically, an ass like this with a fucking price tag on it. Why do you think that she's been...
You're the one that literally bought a fucking torso. You're the one that every time you come on here, you feel that you should be getting money. If anybody in your fucking life, if anybody in your situation is about money, it's you and Shanny. You think that you should be getting rich off of all of this, and you've fucking said it many times. And now you're trying to turn around and say, "Oh, we're not a commodity. Oh, we're it's more than money, whatever." Well, then maybe you shouldn't have attached money to everything that you did. You sold yourself. You had sex on camera for money on OnlyFans. That was you. You sold your soul. You gave it up willingly. Don't be mad now. Don't be mad now. Don't blame it on everyone else. You sold yourself for a price. Don't cry about it now.
Doing nothing but videos, Instagram videos, where she's like half nude and like implying sexual things. It's because that's what they made her. That's what she's telling you they made her.
No, she's not half nude. She's nude. She's nude. And when she's doing those things, she doesn't look well. And by well, I mean like she looks like she's not in her right mind. And it feels wrong to look at it because it feels like when you're looking at it that you're taking advantage of someone in a you know, vulnerable state. And that's why her sons don't want her to do it and don't want to see it. There's more to it than just the fact that she's showing her body. So it goes deeper than that, Rev. She's crying out in a way, and it's not healthy. And that's not her son's fault. And when people don't like that are trying to say, you know, maybe this isn't the way to go to her, it doesn't necessarily, it's not because they're trying to control her necessarily. They're worried about her. She's got more to offer than that. And it seems like she doesn't respect herself. You know, I think that some things to a certain degree should be sacred. And I think that when you just, you know, put your body out there like that, I think mentally it takes a toll. I mean, sure, people can want to do that. I guess I agree with that. I don't know. It feels like I said with the things that she's doing, it doesn't feel like somebody trying to be empowered. It feels like somebody that's unhinged. And it's sad. When I look at Britney Spears and she's doing these things and she's naked in these videos, she looks sad. I feel bad when I see it because I see someone that needs help.
This is what they wanted me to be. So here I am. And then what do they do to her after she gives them what she wants, what they want, which is her half nude fucking crazy? They say, "Oh my God, she's crazy, put her away." When she's given them exactly what they wanted, which is her half nude. She couldn't even have a fucking private shower when she was working in fucking Las Vegas. She was a product that was controlled. She wasn't human. And I'm telling you, you can laugh at me all day if you want to. You can tell me I'm a liar. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I've been in her life now 8 years. And this is the same shit that was done to Shannon.
Oh my God.
Is it on that scale of Britney Spears where it's on TMZ and everything? No.
It's not comparable at all.
But if you do a search for Shanny for Christ, one of the first things you're going to see is the most disturbing Christian on YouTube, Shanny for Christ.
What does that have
And
to
it
do with
has
Britney Spears?
probably 2 million views now. Or getting to 2 million views. You don't think that she's a star? She is a star.
That does not make somebody a star, you dumb fuck. Being known on the internet for being a child abuser is not being a fucking star, you fucking dipshit. She's a scumbag. She's a freak show. She doesn't have fucking talent. She doesn't fucking do any kind of entertaining. She's a joke. And so are you. And deep down, you know I'm right. That might be what you want. That might be your fantasy, but it damn sure isn't fucking reality. Nobody that fucking sits on a couch 24 hours a day, stuffing their face and chain smoking cigarettes. Yeah, she's a real star, Rev. Really shining bright over there. You couldn't even get people to fucking buy the OnlyFans. You couldn't pay people to want to look at you and Shanny have sex. She's a star? Really? Really? Come on. Give me a break.
And this is what they do to the highly empathic, good-natured people that are in media.
And by the way, Rev, you can put all this eye makeup on. It doesn't change the fact that you literally look like a fucking corpse. Do you ever, like, I guess you go and buy cigarettes and shit at night or something. There's no way you're stepping out into the sun. Like, you literally look like a dead person. And you definitely don't look like you've bathed in probably a month.
They eviscerate their fucking soul. Aaron Carter. I tried to connect with him. You know, there was a time when he was really going through the shit where I was on, I think it was mostly Instagram.
Of course you did. You're a fucking clout chaser. You didn't give a fuck about Aaron Carter. You just wanted to chase the clout. Because if you talk to him, then you could go tell everybody that, and that would mean you're somebody. You're totally opportunistic, Rev. All of this shit you're saying is bullshit anyway. You don't really believe it. You don't really live it. You just want to use it to use as a pity card to play. You're trying to use what celebrities go through and their pain, and you're trying to use that to manipulate your audience into believing that you're a victim and that you're somehow on the same fucking page. You're not. You haven't went through any of the things that those people have went through. And everything bad in your life has been self-induced. You have brought it on. You have made poor decisions, and that is why you are where you are right now. No one took advantage of you. Not even Shanny. And the only person, if you're looking for someone to blame, you should go into the bathroom and look in the fucking mirror. Because you can't even blame all this on Shanny. Because you are a grown fucking adult and you have chose to be selfish, egotistical, narcissistic. You're entitled as hell. And you've pissed your entire fucking life away. And the only person responsible for it is you.
Shit, I was trying to like connect with him before he passed on, because it looked like he was gonna die. So I'm like, hey, dude, I got the same vibe as you. We're Christians. It's like, I'm praying for you, man. You got to pull yourself out of this shit. Because, I mean, he looked like he was, at the end, he was looking like he was like 110 pounds soaking wet.
No, he wasn't.
They had sucked.
No, he wasn't. That's not true either. I've seen footage of him from right before he died, like the last time he was like known to be like on camera or whatever, and he was in like an RV because he was about to be buying a new one or something, I think. But anyway, he was on there talking and stuff, and he was actually kind of chunky. He had filled out. He didn't look that bad. Which doesn't really prove or disprove anything, but he did not look thin, so I don't know what you're talking about, Rev.
Every bit of life out of Aaron
There's
Carter.
been times where he did look really, really thin in the past, because I think he even suffered kind of with like an eating disorder at one point. And so maybe it wasn't an eating disorder. Or he also had something going on with his stomach that was an issue. And caused him to lose weight, and so he was on the doctor's talk show or whatever, that talk show, talking about it, how people were saying like he was hurt by that. People had made rumors like he had AIDS or something like that because he was so thin. So he did go through things where he was really, really thin, but right before he died was not that. That's not what was happening. And Reverend Shanny also loved to say all the time in regards to Aaron Carter that he took his own life, and that is not what happened, and it just shows how little they actually know about the situation, because they continue to say that he self-deleted. He didn't. It's been a proven thing. He died of an overdose in the bathtub and drowned. That's what happened. He didn't want to die. He was just an addict. And he made a stupid choice to get in the bathtub fucked up. And unfortunately, there's been other actors, or there's been other celebrities who have had something similar happen. One of them being Whitney Houston, although hers, they think, could have been the water being very, very hot as well. And there's like a certain reaction or whatever, I guess, that people can have when they're on cocaine, that makes them not feel the heat, I guess, or whatever in the water as much. Like, I think she had like a heart attack or something too. Like, it wasn't just like with her, she didn't just like fall asleep in the tub. It didn't happen like that. With Aaron, he had a lot of benzodiazepines in his system, so they think that he was basically overdosing on those. They also found bottles of duster around the area that he was in, like in the tub, like next to the tub. So he had been known to abuse that at times. So he was on Xanax and stuff like that. Got in the tub, and then he was also doing the duster, and he passed out, went unconscious, and because he was in the tub, went underwater, wasn't able to get up, and unfortunately and tragically drowned and died. So, but they constantly will say that he self-deleted. He didn't. And they blame other people and say the same people that harass us, those same people are what made Aaron Carter self-delete. And every time they say it, I get so pissed because he didn't do that. Like, you're trying to use his death as a way to paint yourself as a victim. That's not what happened. That's not even how he died, you fucking dipshit.
That they could. Every little bit of it that they could. And what happened to him? Well, you know what happened to him. Dead in a fucking bathtub from drugs. Because why? These people can't exist without substances to dull their existence. Because it's made so miserable and insane because of media, mainly. Fans are fans, which is cool. They love their fans. But, sorry, little camera adjustment. I want the books in there. Should I start talking about the books?
No.
We go top to bottom. We take Fritz Springmeier's Bloodlines of the Illuminati. Go through that.
Why do we care?
Take Albert Pike's Morals and Dogma. Go through that.
No, thank you.
Oh, man. And then the next one's a big one. Behold a pale horse, a hearse. Behold a pale horse with Bill Cooper.
Fuck off.
You'll go to me, hey, Rev, you're brain damaged. Yeah, I am. Do you know I lack gray matter in my brain?
I believe it.
Because I have
whatever gray matter you lack in your brain, you've made up for in Shanny is of a Joan.
severe bipolar 1. Do you know what my brain looks like?
Lots of gray matter down there.
Ain't pretty.
And it ain't pretty either.
When I had my salvation event and I went through some shit, they did a brain scan of me. I remember that. You know, I was in a mental ward and I was strapped down to a bed because I fucking tackled one of the guys. And I was strapped down to a bed. That's when I got saved, and I got all kinds of prophecy and shit from God, and Jesus saved me and hugged me and healed me. At least I think it was Jesus himself. I think. But maybe it was one of the angels. That'd be fine too.
You don't know.
But they put these probes on my head. I remember my mom came every day. Beautiful. I really miss my mom. My uncle's been so amazing, and I love him so much. And you fucking demons have gotten him. You messed with him too. You fucking piece of shit demons. You are gonna pay. I promise you that there's going to be heat on a level that you've never felt before with absolute darkness. You're gonna wish you were never born.
You better be careful. Be careful what you wish on other people. Because as horrible as you are, and Shanny, I don't wish for you to go to hell. I don't. There's nobody in this world that I hate enough that I think they deserve to burn for eternity. And you and Shanny are so quick to want to throw people down there that it makes me question your own heart. Why should people feel sorry for you? You don't feel sorry for anyone. Why should people be forgiving to you? You don't show forgiveness to anyone. Be careful what you say, Rev. Because you might hear those words down the road. Someday.
I promise you. Ah, Rev, that's not very Christian. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
God looks evil in the eye and says, "You're nothing." And then he goes like this, and you're eviscerated.
No. No. As a Christian, what we know is that God loves us so much that he sent his only begotten son to die so that we could know forgiveness. It literally God doing everything that he can because he loves us that much. And what Jesus taught was to forgive, Rev. That's the most basic way to look at it. It's not complicated. It's not. The person the thing that you're trying to say right now is God is not the God that I know. And God doesn't take joy in any of that.
Why? Because God created evil too. You're just a tool for the Creator. Oh, what are you talking about? I don't even believe in God. He believes in you.
So let me get this straight. So you just think God does all this for fun? Elaborate on this more. I would love to know more. So God created good, God created evil. Why are you so mad at everyone else then? Hmm? If that's what you believe and it's that way, why are you so mad at everyone else?
God created evil too. You're just a tool for the Creator. Oh, what are you talking about? I don't even believe in God. He believes in you. And so does Satan. Your buddy is Satan. Why don't you do the flip? You got to flip it and make your buddy God. And then you start doing really cool shit.
Like you?
You might even want to start a channel like I got. Which no. Excuse me. Holy shit.
What?
The point of this video is this.
There is no point.
We hold these celebrities up like, oh my God, they're so talented and they're amazing. But we treat them in real life like they're less than nothing. Oh, they got all this money. They got to be happy. No, every one of them will tell you that your money is not going to make you happy. And boy, that's true. You're going to be a lot more comfortable if you have money like I did. I was very comfortable. I guess I was too comfortable for God. The priest of God is a little too content. We gotta shake it up a little bit. And then you'll go, Rev, why the hell do you believe in a God that's like that? Why? Because I know that what I'm going through is simply for His glory, number one. And number two, I'm going to come out a better person at the end of it.
Then why do you use it as a weapon against other people? Then why do you have so much anger and hate and resentment in your heart? I'm confused. If you see that that was the way that God intended it, and that it made you a better person in the end, or whatever this is that you're trying to say, why are you so mad at what you went through? Why do you have such a fucking bitterness about it? That doesn't make sense to me.
I just know that. Because that's the purpose of a trial in a Christian's life. Is so that you learn from the experience, you understand the mistakes you made, if any, and at the end of it, you're a better person. That's the whole point of the trials that you go through as a Christian. Why the
hell do y'all cry about it?
It's not because God hates you. It's not because God doesn't exist. It's because getting through something will make you stronger. It really does. I feel that. I'm living proof of it because I think I am stronger. My vessel is extremely broken. My brain is a trash heap. But for some reason, I'm still able to communicate half decent. Probably because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. By the grace of God, I can still preach. And do this with a camera in front of me. I can still do this. But my mind is very broken. And this whole, like I've said to you guys, this whole experience with trolls and their harassment have made it turned a person that was very normal. And very nice to every single person I came in contact with. Because my mom taught me to be that way.
Sure.
So my whole life I was basically masking. And just making sure to be as polite as I can be to everybody, which is a good way to be, I think. But it also puts a target on your head that, you're a person that can be taken advantage of. And that's true. That's true, because you're kind. People see the kindness in your heart. They see it. And if they see that and they're evil, they want to exploit it.
You guys do that.
So this is where Jesus comes in and he says, be as wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Being wise as a serpent means you know the ways of the devil. Jesus is literally telling you, be very aware of the tools of the devil, of how he can fuck you over. That's being wise as a serpent. And harmless as a dove is self-explanatory. Do no harm, ever. To anyone, including your enemy. That's Jesus.
You don't do that. You just wish people to go to hell.
It's Buddha, too.
You literally
Really?
just wish people to go to hell, Rev.
Buddha's in heaven. It's a guarantee.
How is that forgiveness?
You want to fight me on that? Oh, I'll fight Mike Hoggart on that, or fucking Peterson.
You contradict
any of these
yourself
Calvinist-type
completely.
Christians. Any Christian that wants to say that Buddha's in hell, you're a fucking idiot. He was a peacemaker. Do you know what Jesus said about peacemakers? Theirs is the kingdom of God. You will see Buddha in heaven. That's 100%. He's there. If you don't like it, then you don't belong in heaven. Oops.
Wow. Wow. You are such a hypocrite.
Wow, look at the shine on my cross. That's Jesus coming out. You see that? Look at that. That's almost like a supernatural shine on the cross. Look at that. Wow, wow. That's the power of Jesus right there. The light. The light, demon, the light.
Oh my God, I can't.
Britney loves Jesus. Britney loves Jesus. Britney loves Jesus. And you fucking Satanist, Luciferian scum are not going to beat it out of her.
Why are you acting like you know Britney Spears? That's very
I know you
Rev.
want to do every way you can imagine to try and get that girl to break. And to have her faith
Stop
fall.
calling
It's
her
not
a
gonna.
girl.
It's not
A
gonna.
woman.
Because Jesus loves her.
You're talking
Because
like
she has a good
child.
heart. She's got a pure spirit.
weird.
And you want to exploit and suck that spirit dry until she's dead. That's what you want. Jesus Christ has her in his hands, just like Shanny. These girls that are going through all this horrible fucking shit, and being put through the ringer, Jesus Christ loves them like a beloved, beautiful jewel.
He loves everyone the same.
Irreplaceable.
He loves.
That's how Jesus views those.
And he loves you and me and everyone else exactly the same as that. Shanny is not special in that way. None of us are. Stop trying to make it like you have favor, that Shanny has favor over other people to God. You don't. She doesn't. Just as much as he loves her, he loves every one of us.
Girls, these kind-hearted, wonderful beings. Michael Jackson was one of them. I said Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter absolutely, loved Michael. It's the same type of spirit. It's namaste. It's I love you. Isn't it crazy in this world where you have some people that if you say I love you to them, they look at you weird? Like that asshole G-Man. He was trying to make something weird out of us saying like, oh, we love you. Thank you for doing everything that you've done for us. We love you. That's weird. I thought it was real weird. No, you didn't. You didn't think it was weird at the time. It's Christian love. But you're a liar, Gary. You say we wanted some kind of weird threesome bullshit. You're a psycho. You're a fucking narcissist scumbag.
Oh,
that's
here
what
you
you
go.
are.
Look at you performing. Show everybody what forgiveness is, Rev. Show all of us that all of this crap that you just spent all this time saying, now you're going to contradict completely and start fucking going off on G-Man. Even though you just got done saying that we're supposed to forgive. You're an idiot.
But you're a liar, Gary. You say we wanted some kind of weird threesome bullshit. You're a psycho. You're a fucking narcissist scumbag. That's what you are. Look in the mirror and see a fake. You're a fraud of a person.
Projection.
You put on this facade of Christianity and even put on a show on a fucking channel. You know that Jesus Christ is going to spit you out as soon as he sees you enter heaven?
Projection.
Or get to the door? You're not getting into heaven, not for nothing. The way you traded two people that gave you nothing but charity and love?
Projection.
You're an ungrateful sack of shit.
That's you.
You hear that? And I hope you lose everything you have now. I hope you have nothing and are homeless again as soon as possible. That's not very Christian, Rev. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
God is not a God of no judgment.
Then
Do you understand that?
Then you're in trouble.
This pussified, limp-wristed, pinky in the fucking finger Jesus stuff is bullshit.
Whoa! Why are you going there with that? Limp-wristed? What the fuck are you implying? What's wrong with having a limp wrist? Or your pinky out, or that energy? What are you implying, Rev? The way that I see it, it's very simple. Again, you're supposed to love everyone as you love yourself. It's not complicated. So if you're going to be so unforgiving, then don't expect other people to forgive you.
Jesus is about love, 100%. But there's a side of him that's about justice as well. And what does justice entail? Punishment for those that are in violation of his laws, which are what? Love people and love God.
And how are you loving people?
You got to start treating celebrities like they're people, because they are people and they need help. And Britney, everybody needs to pray for Britney Spears right now. Pray that Jesus Christ covers her life and protects her and people like her, like Shanny. That there's absolute protection around them, that the angels will defend against these disgusting Luciferian pieces of shit that want them dead. We need to pray for their spirits and their protection. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And fuck you, Satan.
Great. So pray for Britney Spears, but fuck you, G-Man. Like, Rev, you are such a fucking pathetic excuse for a fucking Christian. You are not a Christian. Let's just be real. You're not. You use Christianity like everything else in your life. You use it to turn it around and weaponize it, just like you're weaponizing being a parent to William. You don't want to actually be a parent, right? You don't want to be responsible and have to actually, be expected to do things, but you do want to come on and talk down to him and say, "Hey, son, this is your father, and I'm telling you, you better call your mom." Like, go fuck yourself, Rev. That's not the way this works. That's not the way this works. And you do nothing but contradict yourself completely because you want one thing for you and Shanny, and you're not willing to give that thing. You're not willing to look past everything and just let someone's mistakes be in the past and forgive and forget, right? Look at your reaction to G-Man. I mean, if that's how you are, why and how can you expect other people to feel differently about you? And you can say whatever you want about G-Man. I'm not saying he's a good person or not a good person. I don't really care. That doesn't really matter. What I do know, though, is he's never abused children. And Jesus was pretty to the point when he talked about how he feels about people who hurt children. Maybe you need to go brush up on that part of the Bible. That it's better to throw a millstone around your neck and be tossed into the fucking depths of the ocean than to harm one hair on the head of an innocent child. So again, before you go around pointing the finger at everyone, maybe start looking at making some amends for the things you've done, because I've yet to hear you get on here and truly repent and apologize and try to make right and beg for forgiveness for what you did when you physically abused an autistic child. To this day, now you claim it as that you were just disciplining him. And you blame those boys for everything now. The house was a mess. It was their fault. They were slobs. Oh, the cat box? Well, that was Will's job. You won't take responsibility, you nor Shanny, for anything. For anything. You wish other people to go to hell, and when you do it, every time you do that and you get so descriptive about it, like you really, really have thought about it. How you want and picture these people burning in hell. You don't know the love of Christ. Because that goes completely against everything that he taught. So, you don't deserve forgiveness more than anyone else. Shanny's not special. The love that God has for Shanny is the same that he has for every one of us. You don't get to try to claim some kind of, it's like you're trying to gatekeep God, which is really weird. Like, oh, God loves me, you're not on my level. Again, that goes against everything that I feel Jesus stood for. And that's, to me, how I know you don't get it. And neither does Shanny. And frankly, I don't think you ever will. You're too selfish. You're too selfish. And you haven't had to be truly humbled yet. Because you think that you have. You haven't. You know when that might happen? The day that somebody doesn't bail you out of the situation you're in. The day that your uncle puts his foot down and you are actually fucking homeless and you actually have to fucking learn what it's like to be out in the world on your own and not have anybody that's going to come in and bail you out of trouble and make sure that you're okay. You don't know. Because you've never really been forced. And maybe it'll never happen for you. I don't know. But you're not there yet. You're very entitled still to this day. You don't see that you have been given so much more opportunity in life than most. You were basically given the world and you pissed it away. You pissed it away. And now you think that, that's all you've learned. You haven't learned anything. Because even with that, you had somebody in G-Man, for that matter. G-Man fucking supported you guys for a fucking year. Literally. Buying your Delta 8 and all of that shit. And then when shit went south with him is when you moved back in over there with the uncle. And he's been footing the bill ever since. And even when you were getting paid to take care of Shanny, I don't believe for a second that you guys filled the uncle in on that. I don't think he knew. And I don't think that you were paying for any of the bills or any of that shit, even when you were getting paid. You don't know what it's like to have to make it on your own. You just don't know. And as long as the uncle's there and is willing to let y'all live there for free and do all this, then you're probably never going to know. And I think that it's highly possible that the uncle does end up just giving them that house. And they never, nothing ever changes. Although I do look at them and they're the kind of people and they're so fucking stupid that I can definitely see if they did get the house, then they turn around and sell it for cheap or something and just to get some money in the, short run of things and completely screw themselves. So that's probably what will happen in the end. Because they just don't know how to make a good decision to save their life. So, but they don't have to because they keep getting bailed out every time. But anyway, I'm going to stop. We're going to put a pin in things for the moment there. There are a couple more new videos that he did. One about Michael Jackson that I definitely want to get into. But I'm hungry. I was on with Hussy before we started over here. So if y'all didn't see that, go over to Hussy's channel and you can check that out. For now, hey Sarah, hey honey, you're gonna have to catch the replay, girl. But for I might come back on later. I don't know if I'll do another stream today or not. But again, tonight, for those that are interested, we're gonna be watching the John Wick movies in Discord, and we'll probably be starting around 7 or 8 p.m. Oh, he privated it. Oh, well, then go watch here. Let me grab Keldo's link really quick because Keldo streamed it too. So you can check it out over there because he was streaming it at the same time. So here is Keldoge's link. And go check out their channel and subscribe. And they're, let me see, they might be live. No, they're not live still. But there's one from, yeah, it just ended 24 minutes ago. Here, I'll drop the link to take you directly to that stream. But he covered all of the stuff with what was going on with Hussey and all that. So if you want to watch it, you can check it out there as well, since Hussey privated his stream. And so tonight, Discord movie night, John Wick. Like I said, I may jump on again later today and do another one of these Rev videos if I feel like it. But I'm not making any promises, okay? We'll get to it when we get to it, right? It's not like life or death or anything. So, yeah. So if y'all want to come hang out tonight and watch movies, that's where I'll be. And I'm going to try to, I don't know if I'll be streaming every day, but I'm going to try to, at least come on for a little bit and keep things, moving, even though there's not a ton of stuff happening. But I did have to take a little bit of a break, but I feel like I kind of, am, I got my bearings or whatever. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I know it was early. It was an early one. There's going to be a John Wick 5. I've never seen them. That's why I'm excited, because I think I might be like the only person who's never seen the John Wick movies. And I know that they're really good. Everybody talks about them. Michael's seen them. I just never did get into it. So I am excited to watch them. So you guys all come hang out. I'm going to try to go through my messages and stuff too. I know that some of you guys messaged and stuff, and I apologize. I'm the worst at messaging people back, and I really am. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know I am. So I'm going to try to get that some of that stuff and get back to people today. Just know that if I haven't gotten back to you, don't take it personally. I'm sorry. And I was just I just needed a break from everything, and so I wasn't really checking anything during my time away either. But I'm getting better. I'm gonna get better at it, I promise, one of these days. But anyway, all right, well, if I don't see you guys on here later, make sure that you come and watch John Wick with us tonight. Otherwise, I will just see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.